What's going on, guys? It's Yeti Roosevelt. I realize a bit too late that my SPOOKsquatch that I tried to put up last night went corrupt, and it didn't even go through. And when I watched the footage back, it has a bunch of like pink stripes going through the video file. So I'm just low budget doing it again right now. I decided to go for a walk on my lunch break at work because it's a very nice day outside. But I reviewed Scream. It came out in like 1996, maybe 1998. I don't remember exactly, but it was directed by Wes Craven. And Scream is the Halloween of my generation. When it came out, it was like the thing everyone was talking about because we finally had our own horror movies, because Michael, Jason, and Freddy were the generation before us. Those movies are still great, but Scream was ours. It was the 90s babies slasher film. The lead actress is Neve Campbell, and when I think of lead actresses in horror movies, she's like almost who comes to mind first. Jamie Lee Curtis comes to mind first, but Neve Campbell is like right there behind her. She absolutely carries this movie. Not used to doing this and walking at the same time. My bad, guys. This is just to make up for yesterday. I'm so sorry. But Scream was like the movie that was always on whenever I would have hangouts back in the day. Like I would go to somebody's house, we'd watch Scream. I'd go to a party at someone's house again. They would put on Scream. Like it was unavoidable. And it was more than just a slasher film. It was also a mystery thriller, because you were supposed to be like, oh, well, who is Ghostface? Ghostface is the name of the killer in Scream. But it was a big thing. They were like, oh, it's somebody at our school wearing this mask and killing people, and so we need to figure out who it is to protect everyone. And where most movies, like after you've figured out the mystery, you kind of don't have a reason to go back. But Scream it's special, it's fun. I'm sure it's nostalgia driving me to say that, but yeah, the only real downside, if you ask me, is that Ghostface is kind of a clod. like he's not very good at what he's doing. It feels like he can't see through his mask, and that might be the case. It's hilarious though. Like he very obviously, like I can't remember the name of the chick that he kills at the garage door. Like she turns around and stands right next to the fridge and puts her hand on the freezer door. Like, is very clearly going to open this and slam him in the face with the freezer door, but he keeps running at her anyway, and wouldn't you know it, he gets hit in the face with a freezer door. Like, he's kind of a clod, but then like he's a high school student, so I guess it kind of makes sense. He's never done this before. But I don't know. Scream it's kind of hard to talk about without ruining everything that's going on with it. But like my favorite thing about the world is the horror movies we all know and love like exist in this movie. Like they talk about Halloween, they talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm pretty sure they talk about The Howling, which is hilarious. Maybe I'll review that later this month, because that movie is a fucking riot. But God, I had so many notes, and I feel so bad that I don't have them. I should have just reshot this at home, but I have to watch another movie to put out a video today. So sorry that this one is short, guys. I'll make up for it with a future review that I'm sure I will go into way too much detail on. So for now, again, I apologize for how low this. Oh, Scream gets. I'll give Scream an 8 out of 10. I feel like I'm giving too many things 8 out of 10s. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Scream is good. Scream is special. It's pretty creepy in scenes. It's surprisingly gory in a couple scenes, but like not too bad. Like you can watch it with basically anybody and they'll be fine. But yeah, I'll give Scream a 9 out of 10. And I'm almost to work, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. But this has been Yeti Roosevelt with another episode of SPOOKsquatch with Yeti Roosevelt. So until next time, guys, peace.